Style Korean really got me out here exposing my hairline like this, and I'm not even getting paid. So originally I was supposed to make this video a while ago. Style Korean sent me some products to try, and I actually don't know where I put them. I think I lost one of the products, I'm so sorry. But I realized I never actually sat down and made the video. Did the swatches, filmed the B-rolls for it, and then just put it away. Totally forgot about making actual content with them. So here we are. Don't look like a Digimon. Which Digimon is that? Palmon. I think I look like Palmon right now. So this video is another try K-beauty with me, but with like the twist of men's makeup, men's cosmetic and stuff, which really is just content for myself because I'm not a tutorial person on makeup. I'm not a makeup guru. I actually don't know anything about makeup. The only contact I have with makeup is whenever I make videos with you guys. For you guys? With you guys. Yeah, we make the video together, right? You watch, I make the video. For you. Okay, yeah, I see where that... Yeah, okay. For you guys, but also for myself, because I feel like through this video series I get to understand makeup a lot more, and because of this series I'm learning about makeup a lot more. Like, I'm forcing myself to actually pay attention to how makeup techniques apply on the face, skin tone, face shade, everything that goes into makeup and whatnot. Hi, hello, 안녕, Ray입니다. 반갑습니다. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Ray, and if you don't know who I am, that's okay because you can find out more about me here on all social media platforms. My skin type is oily, sensitive, reactive, dehydrated, and sometimes it can also be combination. Welcome to Lipstick Rookie. This is a series where I try Korean makeup products for you. In the series, I try to recreate a specific K-pop or K-drama look. I love making these videos because it's super chill and less educational. Because as you may know, hopefully you know, I'm not a makeup guru. I'm not here to make a tutorial video for you because I cannot do that. I feel like for legal reasons, I should really disclose I am not making a tutorial. So if you're here because you think this is a tutorial, click away. Bye, see you next time. So the products that I'll be using in this video are AMUSE Gel Fit Tint in the shade of 01 Poksunga Jelly, DINTO Blur Finish Eyeshadow Palettes in the shade of 701 Jane Austen, DINTO Dante 1x1 Eye Definer in the shade of 411 In the Dark, and lastly the HEIMISH Daylysm Smudge Stop Mascara. This video is of course made possible by Style Korean's Try Me Review Me program. In this program, you get to try K-beauty products for free, and I'm telling you, 100% free. You don't have to pay for shipping, you don't have to pay for any of the products, as long as you submit a review either on their website or making content like me. So make sure to take advantage of these opportunities from Style Korean if you want to try K-beauty skincare products or makeup products for free. Also, when using makeup, make sure to patch test the products on the back of your hand or on your forearm to see if you have any signs of allergic reaction. And once again, as a reminder, this is not a tutorial video. If you're here for a tutorial, hajima, this is not it. We're just chilling and chatting. So make sure you have your favorite snacks or your favorite beverage while watching this video. With that being said, let's go. 우리 가자. This is really silly. Honestly, I just saw myself in the viewfinder again. I'm just like, oh, this is gonna stay on the internet forever. Okay, so first things first, before we do any makeup, you have to do your skincare. You have to make sure your skin is taken care of and conditioned before you layer makeup on, because then that's how you protect your skin. Honestly, when I did my first makeup video, I think it was the HEIMISH BB cream, I feel like I didn't do enough preparation under my makeup or under the base makeup, aka my skincare, and then the next day I feel like I had a few breakouts. So make sure you like take care of your skin before you apply any makeup on. So of course I'm sitting here in my bedroom, not in the bathroom. If I was in my bathroom, I would be cleansing my skin. Also, it is 3:30 in the afternoon right now, and I definitely still have my sunscreen on, my reapplied sunscreen on. Not gonna cleanse my face because I feel like it's gonna take a long time. So instead, I am going to use the Jumiso Porous Aha Baha Paha Blackhead Wipe. What's so great about toner pads is that it's so convenient. Usually I would have to stand in front of a sink, use my toner, and then maybe use like a cotton pad to really remove all the gunk and stuff, but just remove any excessive oils. I'm kind of scared making this video because I'm actually planning on zooming in a lot, and I'm really scared because you guys have never seen me that up close and I feel uncomfortable. But I feel like the best makeup videos on this platform is when people zoom in and show you the texture of the makeup and everything. I have not done that in the past because I feel self-conscious when I see myself so up close and everything. I just personally don't like it, but for you guys, I will do anything you guys need, okay? So I'm just gonna clear my skin. And I love this toner pad because it has two different textured sides to the cotton pad, and this is great because it has chemical exfoliants, so you can actually clear your skin. This is definitely not the most hydrating toner pad, but it is really good at just clarifying your skin and removing a lot of the dead skin cells on your face. I'm also gonna go in with an essence right after this, so don't worry, okay? The thing is, with guys, we don't show signs of aging on our skin too quickly. I feel like skin shows signs of aging much later compared to like the female body. However, men show signs of aging with our hairline. As you can see, it is up there. Okay, so this is what my skin looks like after the toner pad. I told you, like, this is so up close. I'm so self-conscious right now. I feel so vulnerable. You guys are so close up. Get back, okay, get back, okay? I need my space. Yul cotton pad, and I'm gonna douse it with, this is the Hanyul Artemisia Miracle Relief Essence. I love hanbang formulas in skincare, like Yul, all hanbang, right? Like just traditional Korean medicine. So I'm just gonna swipe, 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 swipe. Super hydrating. I love this essence. I think this runs for about like $38. At Style Korean, you can get this for a very low price sometimes. And then I like to just leave this on my nose. My pores can get a little bit of the something something from the essence. Okay, so going in with the Skin Chonsa Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Hyaluronic Water Fit Sun Serum SPF 50 Plus PA4 Pluses. I want to show you guys how great this sunscreen is because it doesn't peel under makeup, and honestly feels so good. It just melts into my skin. I feel like a lot of beauty gurus, they're so confident in their skin and their body. I don't feel like I am. Sunscreen just disappears into my face. So I got some questions here and I'm gonna answer them while I do my makeup. So the look we are gonna try to recreate today is SHOWNU Hyung from MONSTA X.
3, 2, 1.
Seriously, he's my favorite K-pop idol. But most importantly, because I feel like this look really helps me test out eye makeup a lot, because the products that we have today from Style Korean are really just a lot of eye makeup products. Perfect opportunity to try to recreate this look while testing out these products. Anyways, let's get to the questions. I'm gonna start with my eye preparation, and I'm gonna use the NEOGEN V Biome Advanced Eye Cream. I don't know how people usually prime their eyes. I feel like there are primers for eyes. You know, eye creams are basically like designed for your eyes, so I'm just gonna put on my eyelid, you know. It's not sticky, but it is like tacky enough to hold things. All right, eye priming is done. How about we skip base makeup? Yeah? All right, let's skip base makeup. Is this cheating? It's cheating, isn't it? I'm not a professional, who cares? Jun. So clearly there are a bunch of shades here you can use. I'm gonna go with an angle brush. This is the only brush I like using, and I feel like this is the correct brush for eyes, right? Hopefully it is. One of the goals for this video is really to create a soft glam look. That's kind of like the assignment that Style Korean gave me. They're like, hey, here are some products, try to create a soft glam look. And I'm like, I don't know what that means, but I feel like SHOWNU is soft glam. I also don't know what my skin tone or undertone is. People told me that I'm cool tone, and then some people tell me I'm warm tone. Ugh. I really think I'm just like, I don't know, I don't care. This one? This one looks light, right? Yeah, sure, let's go with this one. So the first question is, what is one life lesson that's been top of my mind lately? I feel like going with the flow is a lesson I've learned recently, because I used to work for a big corporate company. I'm gonna put this here. This is the wrong place to put it. I'm gonna put it up here. I used to work for a major corporate company, and then I quit. And then I went to a smaller company, which is still corporate, but it's not like a big corporation. But they still run very corporate-esque kind of work environment or work model. But I just needed like a change of environment, because the larger corporation, they were becoming very like sus, you know? They're becoming very sus for me. If I smell any ounce of like sus from you, I am out, okay? I don't need that kind of drama in my life. This was during COVID, like the peak of COVID, and as COVID was like, numbers were coming down. Honestly, the company hasn't done anything to really make sure that I felt safe enough in my standards. We worked throughout the entire pandemic, right? We actually like, we never stopped. There was never like a long pause compared to other people, because we were considered essential workers. And for the longest time, I felt unsafe at work, and so I left. When I left, I went to another company. Luckily, I found another job. I really liked the work environment at first, because it was just, you know, people were very chill. It was definitely like a change of pace compared to like like what I was used to. But the problem happened when I feel like there was like almost like a lack of structure. My previous job had like zero structure, right? It was just like messy all over the place. This color now, because I feel like this one was a little bit too pinkish. I'm gonna use this for my lids. The company that I left at first was all over the place. They had zero structure. They like to claim that they had structure, but I feel like they just didn't know what the hell they were doing. And I am someone who enjoys structure very much. And then the new company that I joined, they had structure, but almost a little bit too much structure. They were breathing down my neck all the time. The people at the company were very nice. Like I really enjoyed working with them. Like they actually have like a sense of moral, at least compared to my previous job where everyone was very self-centered, and like you can clearly tell that they would throw you under the bus if given the chance. And so I really enjoyed my coworkers at my second job because they were more human, let's just put it that way. Things happened at my second job, or like my most recent job, and I needed to leave. Personal reasons and also just professionally I needed to leave and I needed to grow. Because I feel like I was working in marketing for so long and I didn't like it. Like no matter where I went, if I was doing marketing, I didn't enjoy it. And I was like, why am I still here if I'm not enjoying it, right? I decided to do freelancing since last year Christmas, like around December. It's almost a year now. Like it's crazy how time flies. The one life lesson I learned that I still think about is just going with the flow and not worrying too much. I feel like I'm the person who worries the most. Like I would literally plan out every worst case scenario in my head and then just kind of like go off of that instead of thinking about the positive or like manifesting the good things in my life first. So yeah, so I've been trying to just learn how to deal and handle stress and everything and just go with the flow. This color up here in the middle, fairly pigmented and a little bit warm. Next question, are you alive after SHOWNU's comeback? I think they meant like SHOWNU and Hyungwon like debut. I don't think it's a comeback because it's the first time they ever like debuted as a duo. Oh, well, I'm here, I'm alive physically. Am I emotionally alive? No. It's everything I had hoped for and even more. SHOWNU and Hyungwon. I guess this is the first time I actually really enjoyed listening to like a duo, which is rare because I usually like groups or solo artists, and all their songs are so good. You guys have to check out SHOWNU x Hyungwon, Be Unseen, okay? Stream that right now. The next question, thoughts on SHOWNU and Hyungwon's subunit? So good, like I said, just awesome. So good. You guys have to check them out. Next question, who is your beauty inspo? Growing up, my granny. She taught me that I always need to moisturize my face before I go out, especially in the winter. Otherwise, I would have really bad... Oh, I'm gonna go under my eye now with the same color. Like my face is gonna crack and like fall off. That's what she said verbatim. She's a very funny person. I really love her. But in terms of like, I guess, beauty gurus wise or whatever, Michelle Phan. I mean, clearly I've never done makeup. If I had done makeup, I would be really good at this already. But when I was a little bit younger, maybe like in college or middle school, when did she first post videos, Michelle Phan? 2007? I was still in high school. I think I used to watch her videos, but not to follow her makeup tutorials because I don't got money for makeup. But I would watch her videos and I would just leave it on in the background because I love listening to her talk. And I'm sure you guys also feel the same way if you guys know who she is or watch her videos. Like she is such a calming person, her voice. You guys tell me that I have a calming voice. I don't hear it though, but I guess for you guys it's charming. Calming. Next question, what has been the hardest part so far of your content creator journey? Just still not getting paid. Honestly, to be very blunt with you guys, there are only a few companies that actually paid me and paid me on time. Most of the companies I try to work with, they either drop out or they just ghost me completely. And I mean, rightfully so, I'm not a huge content creator. I don't have a lot of numbers that they're looking for. That's totally fine. But I just appreciate it when companies like tell me that, oh, you know, we can't work with you right now because, you know, we don't have the budget or whatever. That's completely fine. Like if you tell me, fine. But there are companies who just ghost you. They don't talk to you ever again. And I'm just like, okay, that's weird. I didn't do anything wrong to you. Okay, where's that other brush? This one is like completely rounded, and then this one is like flat but rounded, so I don't know which one to use. So I'm just gonna go with the flat rounded just to test it out. So yeah, that's the hardest part, just trying to, you know, secure deals and everything, and like working with brands that actually want to pay. That would be the hardest part because that's something I can't control. Like I can't control if brands want to pay or not, right? Theoretically, brands should all pay for any type of content work, because if you're gonna pay to hire a social content, what's it called? Social media manager, you should pay content creators. Like, and I'm not saying like pay with products, I'm talking like money. Like how am I gonna pay rent with skincare product? Honestly, I don't think I'm the best content creator out there, but I put a lot of work into my videos. The paying part is the hardest part about content creators because a lot of us can't make rent because brands don't want to pay. I would very much want to quit my daytime jobs. Right now I have like 4 part-time jobs and I've never had this many jobs in my life. But in order to become a content creator full-time in one day, I need to because I need income. Part-time job is the only way I can actually have time to make content, still be able to make rent. There's literally no other way. Next question, how can I know if the color of the lipstick fits my makeup? Honestly, when you find out, you let me know. I have no idea. What are your top 3 K-dramas? I apologize if this is extremely difficult to answer. Okay, we're finally moving on from this middle color and we're gonna use a little bit darker color, which is the one over here. This is really hard, honestly. I would probably say Reply 1988 is my top, in my top 3 for sure. I want to say Romance as a Bonus Book is up there as well, because every time someone asks me for recommendations, I always recommend Romance as a Bonus Book. It's not the best drama ever, it really is not. Like, the story is kind of like whack, but I really enjoyed it, I really did. So now I'm going to use this dark shade here on the bottom. Reply 1988, Romance as a Bonus Book, Touch Your Heart maybe. I am really into the fluffy rom-com stuff, in case you guys have not noticed. That is my brand. A lot of times I don't enjoy like super serious dramas. I turn to K-dramas for escapism. I don't go there for like social commentary. I mean, I could, not every day, you know, like I don't need every single one of my dramas to do that. And of course, it's not to say like dramas that do that are bad. Like, I don't think about a lot of those dramas, you know? When I look back at the dramas I watch, I want to think about the happy ones, the one that made me smile, the one that made me laugh. Those were actually all the questions I got, and I'm still not done with my eye makeup, so I'm just gonna talk a little bit more about my job and how I'm doing right now, because I feel like some of you guys are asking me in the vlog, like in the comment section of my vlogs, so I'm just gonna address some of them right now. I left after about like 4 months of working there, and the reason why I left wasn't because of anyone. Like, honestly, it was not. It was the fact that I felt like I no longer wanted to do marketing, and that's what I was doing. Already developing like you guys are actually all subscribing, and you guys are, you know, sticking around a lot more for my videos, and because of that, YouTube has been pushing my videos a little bit more, which I'm really grateful for. Oh, let me try Egusal. So smile, and then like, when YouTube started pushing my videos a little bit more, I guess I felt a little bit, you know, more confident when it comes to possibly having content creation as my full-time job. But of course, like, I knew it wasn't definite yet, because at the time when I left the job, I was still at like maybe 9,000 subscribers. Companies don't really look at you when you are in the 9,000s. However, once you hit like maybe 10K, that's when they start reaching out. They reach out not to pay you, they reach out to be like, oh, would you like to try some products for free? Okay, I feel like the Ego style is a little bit too dramatic right now, so I'm just gonna go back in with the light color, which is the lightest. I think this one. Highlight this. But yeah, I left the job not because of anyone. At least from my perspective, I left in a very honest way. I did not want to waste my time there chasing after proposals and everything, and just, you know, opportunities when I could be doing that for myself, for my own channel. So the things I learned in marketing, I'm still applying to my content creation journey, but I've been working like 60-hour weeks, but they only pay me 40 hours because I'm considered salary, so I don't get overtime. The nature of the job requires you to work overtime a lot, and so that became like a no for me, and I made that a little bit clear to them, and then I left. Just a lesson for you guys in case you guys are in marketing. Like, if you're going to a job and the job is like, oh, you know, it's a salary position, ask them if you get overtime. Some companies do give you overtime even if you're salary, some don't. So make sure that that's clearly presented to you before you sign any papers, before you do any of that. A lot of you guys still think that I'm in architecture. I'm no longer in the field of architecture. I left a while ago, officially left last year, but I was already checked out because I don't like the industry anymore. I feel like the industry, first of all, it's very exclusive to just white people. I feel like if you're Asian American, if you are Black, if you are Latino, if you are any BIPOC, it is really hard for you to make a name for yourself. It's just an industry that's really oversaturated with a lot of white folks. And when I say that, I don't mean that you can't get a job. I mean that you can't climb up the ladder. There's no way for you to grow as a professional. You will basically work in one position for a very long time, and they will only promote the type of BIPOCs who are willing to cater to white people's needs. And honestly, it is the reality of this industry, and that's why I left. I was spent 7 years, no, more than that, like maybe 9 years in the industry, and I haven't really grown as a professional. That's why I moved to marketing, because I feel like I at least have assets I can use, skills I have that can be applied to marketing, and so I changed profession slightly, still remaining in the space of architecture, but no longer doing architectural design. I feel like I'm spending a lot of time on just eye. I think this is better, right? This lighting is better. Aegyo is a little bit better now. I didn't do too dramatic of like eyeshadow or whatever because I feel like it's soft glam, and I just really wanted to highlight this and just give my eye a little bit of that like rubbed eye effect. And I feel like the DINTO eye palette really helps my skin tone because this feels very natural, like it looks very natural, feels very natural on my skin, and it doesn't look too over dramatic, if you know what I mean. This is an eyebrow pencil, but I'm gonna use it as an eyeliner and see if that will work, because I just want to line my lashes on the bottom with a little pigment of this brown. And don't ask me where I got this pencil because I forget. So I'm gonna go on top and just kind of like line my upper lashes a little bit. Again, very gentle, soft-handed. But yeah, where was I with my story? I quickly learned that like you can't just quit and then do freelancing. Like, I've done it a couple of times. This was not my first time trying this. I did it when I like right out of college and I had no idea. I thought freelancing was like the best thing I could do for myself, but clearly it wasn't. This was my second time trying freelancing. I feel like this time I am in a better place to do so because I now have skills in marketing. I know how to write proposals. I know how to send out proposals. Okay, so remember how SHOWNU's eyeliner, eyeliner is a little bit darker? So I'm gonna use this eyeliner. Again, I don't know where this is from, so don't ask. And I'm just gonna like smudge, like dip a little bit on the skin and then just smudge. Dip a little bit and then smudge. His eyes are a little bit more inset, so then I feel like he had to like do a lot of the eyeliner here to kind of draw focus towards this area of the face. I feel like my face itself, I feel like I have a really wide face, and so I'm gonna try that technique a little bit. Go here very lightly. I feel like there's a little bit more definition this way. See? A little bit more definition, right? I don't know. I could be wrong. This is the DINTO eyeliner. Dante 1x1 Eye Definer in the shade of 411 in the dark. And so I actually had to do some research on this when I first got this because I was like, what the heck is it? So this is actually perfect for those who want to do aegyo. So remember how I used the shadows or the eyeshadow palette to like define the shading underneath my aegyo here? So this actually makes it a lot easier. So if you just do like one fell swoop, like this, that's it. It is a little bit harsher though, so you want to be very gentle, like just very gentle.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
So I'm just gonna use a brush to blend it out. Yeah, again, a little goes a long way, and don't do what I did, okay? I'm gonna use this for my lower lashes, so I can like, it's actually darker than I thought it would be. But I really like this color because it's not black and it's not brown. I feel like brown will make your eyelashes or your waterline down here very red. And if you use like a black eyeliner, it's very strong and like very, what's it called? Dominant. It just draws all your attention to your eye, which, I mean, it's a good thing, but also sometimes you don't need that. And if we're creating a soft glam look, I feel like this does the job better. And I feel like it's easier for guys. Guys like me who's not too familiar with how makeup works, this would probably help you a lot more because it's not as harsh. I feel like I'm able to define my eyes a little better without being too dramatic, you know? Yeah, so here I am like about 9 months into my freelance journey. I currently am still doing so. I'm still sending pitches to editors for writing because I am a writer as well, and I'm also pitching to companies so I can get more deals for this channel. You guys watching my videos, clicking like, leaving comments, engaging with my content really helps. Brands approach me, they're like, oh, we need to see your analytics, and I'm like, okay, cool. And you can't make those numbers up. As much as you think you can, you can't, because you literally have to send them your numbers and they actually verify it. Third-party companies, because your data on YouTube is actually public to it's made public to everyone. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I just created a monster with my aegyo. I look tired, and honestly, I think I really want to work on making aegyo a little bit better. This is clearly not it, but this is definitely better than the first time I ever did my eye makeup. But truth be told, when I first started my freelancing journey, I cried a lot. First of all, I don't have health insurance right now. I still don't, because freelancing, you don't get coverage unless you go buy it yourself. And because I am broke, I literally don't have a steady income. I don't know how much I make every month anymore because, again, stable income. And when I got sick 2 weeks ago, I literally could not go to the doctor. I couldn't do anything, and I was just kind of like at home waiting until the virus left my body. We're gonna go back with this brown eyebrow pencil because I'm Asian, and in order to have like softer looking brows, I need to apply like a base of brown to look more natural. So I'm just gonna map out the general area of where I need penciling, because you know, when you get older, your eyebrows don't grow back like they used to, so you just kind of have to, you know, define it as best as you can. And SHOWNU has really full brows, so I'm just gonna try to make mine a little bit fuller than I usually would, just to match his. Okay, I think my brow, when I was younger, it actually grew all the way here, but now as I got older, this area stops growing. So now, and my face gets wider as you age, so now I'm just kind of like, my brow ends here. A huge difference, right? Health insurance in America is like a joke. Like, I don't understand why we're paying so much for health insurance, like for our health. But also, like, when you're sick, you don't get any coverage. Like, you barely get coverage when you are sick. The only thing is, like, you can go to the doctor and your copay is like pretty low for most people, depending on how much you make, I guess, or what kind of plan you have. But for the most part, I never understood why health insurance is like such a scam, because I don't feel safer with health insurance. I don't feel safe without it either. So okay, so that's how I'm gonna map out my eyebrows, and then I'm gonna go in with a darker color. This one is actually straight up black. I used to have a gray one, which I feel like worked better with my sparse hairs, but the black, I'm just gonna go in very like sparingly, just dot it here a couple of times, and then I'm just gonna blend out the rest, because yeah, this is the black eyebrow pencil is really dark, and if you put too much, you're just gonna look like you have a big bush above your eye. So, and I'm just buffing out my brows a little bit so it looks more natural and not like stamped on. Of course, I'm not gonna wear this outside because I feel like when I do soft glam, people can tell that I have makeup on, and I hate that feeling. When someone can tell that I have makeup on, I feel like it's a fail. I like creating makeup looks, or I try to create makeup looks to fool people to think that I don't have makeup, but that's not the case because I'm not great at this. So people always can tell that I have makeup on. I learned that you can only get good at this by practice. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm good at this, but is this a spoolie or a brush? I don't know. The curling thing. I like using this to kind of like comb my brows because this brush is dense and it's strong. My eyebrow hairs are pretty thick. They are sparse. So like, they're not thin, they're thick, but I don't have a lot of it. So I still look like I have a bald spot everywhere on my eyebrows. For Asian hair, for Asian brows, you want to comb downward over here, get a more natural combing. But then right here, you want to push up to lift it and to make it look more even, and then just swoop it to the side. But yeah, let me know if you guys want this series to continue, because honestly, I have fun making these videos, but they are really time consuming in terms of editing. The filming part, I can do this just like for fun or whatever, because I'm just literally sitting here talking to you guys and just sharing my stories or whatnot, and just like trying these products on. But editing this always takes forever, because like, this is the type of videos that I want to create where it's like a little bit more fun than like serious. Not to say my skincare reviews are always serious, but I feel like more like on the educational side. So there's like a lot more research that has to be done to make the video happen. I script all my videos so that I don't have to like think about what to say on camera, because I still have that fear of like camera shy, or like, what's it called? Public speaking is not my thing, although a lot of my jobs require me to have really good public speaking skills. But anyways, that's another story for another time. I always have to script my videos, or at least lay out the bullet points of what I have to say, because I always forget. I'm a forgetful person and I'm a very camera shy person. You need both of those to survive on YouTube, and so that's why scripting for me helps. I can take this off now, right? Oh my gosh, that was a mistake. All right, so the only reason why I had to clip my hair up earlier was because today was super humid, 75% humidity. And when I got home from my day job, or like my part-time job, my hair was just like flat. Okay, it goes on as a very soft pink color. Oh, this is way too pink, hold on. This looks dusty. No, I don't like it, hold on. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Wait, the tint actually sets pretty dark. Darker than I expected. Hold on, let me change the lighting. It's not dramatic, I want to say, but you can tell like there's something on my lips. And usually like I would go over this with like a very moisturizing lip balm. This is actually my favorite, or one of my favorite lip tints. This is by Hints, and it smells like cotton candy, and I want to eat this every time, but I know I shouldn't. It has a really nice grip at the opening to prevent you from getting too much product. I'm gonna apply this just on the bottom and then just, you know, mush it up. A little goes a long way. Yeah. This color is way nicer, but again, this feels very like strong. HEIMISH's mascara, and this is their Smudge Stop mascara, and it's a waterproof mascara. It's very strong. I tried this on my eyelashes before filming this video because I wanted to make sure I know what I'm doing, at least to a certain extent. And it's so strong, and I really hate applying it because it feels very heavy on my eyelids and my eyelashes. I don't like the feeling, and maybe it's because I just don't use mascara a lot, and that's how I feel about them. But I don't want to use it on camera, but I think I have to. I'll show you guys on one eye, okay? Maybe I'll do it on one eye. All right, so my battery literally died as I was trying to show you guys the mascara, but so this is how the mascara looks. It has like a little curve to it. I guess that's how all mascaras are supposed to look like. I don't know much about mascaras, but I feel like this is pretty detailed, I want to say. It's so pigmented, it's so dense and dark and creamy. Last time I feel like I did it too dramatically. I don't know how I ended up doing so dramatically, and I didn't want to show you guys that video because it was just really, it was really messy. It was so all over the place and I didn't like it. I feel like this time I did it a little bit better. A little goes a long way. You see the difference? With, without, with, without. And you can, I've seen people kind of like do it perpendicularly to your eyelashes, but honestly I don't really like this method because a lot of the product is at the tip. You actually have to like go back, oh, I ruined it again. You have to go back in with the brush part to really like fluff it out, and honestly I ruined it because I feel like I went a little bit too ham on the bottom lashes. I thought this one was going well until the mascara. I'm never using mascara ever again. Honestly, you guys might like this mascara if you guys are pretty careful and experienced, I want to say. Maybe I have a lot more to learn, but I just don't like mascara. I don't think I'm good at this. I don't think I ever will. And also the egg yolk cell is really bothering me. I want to fix it a little bit, but that's it for my eyelashes. Oh, it's so heavy. I feel it on my eyelashes. Every time I blink, oh, my eyelashes are sticking together. Every time I blink, they stick together. And I think it's because I don't have a curler to like really curl it upward. Can you guys see my eyelashes? Like wipe off the egg yolk cell, but it won't come off. So I don't know if the eye definer is completely waterproof, but for sure it is smudge proof. You can't get rid of it. It is there until you cleanse it off. And that's it. What do you think of my eye makeup today? I feel like my egg yolk cell really needs like help, so maybe I'm gonna go in with like a brush, fluff it out a bit, and just get rid of like some of the dust.
Maybe then I feel alright. Sometimes I get strung out trying to be myself.
This one smells so good. Did it get some eye mascara on it? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think it worked. Wait, I think it actually concealed it. This puff is so bad, but it looks super ghastly now. Like just under my eyes looks very ghastly. Funny how like I literally took this out so I can like patch up my eye definer, and it worked, but then also now created like this whole ghastly look. What are we doing here? Clearly entertainment, because this is not educational. I think I'm about done here because I'm tired.
Give up.
This is Soon Plus's Biome powder. I think it's a setting powder. Comes with a poof thing. Whoa. A lot of powder. So I'm just gonna, I don't know. How do I do this? So I just went in with a brush instead. I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm just going to do that, and that's a lot of dust. Okay, that's a lot of powder. Okay, how do I look? What the F is this? Anyway, hope this video was kind of entertaining. If it wasn't, I'm so sorry. I definitely think that the DINTO eyeshadow palette, this one, is really nice. I feel like when I dip my brush in it, it doesn't go poof like that. It goes on my eyes or my eyelid area, almost like a creamy texture, because I feel like it melts into my skin very quickly and then move it around my eyes and my skin really quickly. So it's a really nice texture to begin with. I really like it. That is a wrap for this episode of Lipstick Rookie, and I hope you guys got something out of it. Thank you South Korean for sending these products for me to try, and hopefully I tested these products out properly. I'll leave all the product links in the down bar below for you guys to check out, at least the ones I tried in this video. Again, I'm not sure where I got the other products, so I don't know if I'll be able to provide those links. But for sure, the ones that South Korean sent over to me, I can definitely leave those links for you guys. Please help the channel grow by subscribing and sharing this video with your friends. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, be safe, stay hydrated, and most importantly, be gentle with yourself. 안녕, come back for more. 주세요.